Subscribe to Moral Stories for English Learners.
Answering the Azaan. Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived an old man who was known for his piety and devotion to prayer. Every time the call for prayer, Azaan, echoed through the village, he would leave everything he was doing and rush to the mosque. One day, a young boy was sitting with the old man in his garden, watching him work on his crops. The boy admired how hard the old man worked and asked, "Why do you always stop working when you hear the Azaan? There's so much work to do. Don't you think it would be better to finish your task first?" The old man smiled and gently replied, "My dear boy, the work of this world will never end. There will always be something left to do, another task waiting. But when Allah calls us for prayer, that is the most important task. It is a moment to remember our Creator, who has given us this life and these blessings." Just as he finished speaking, the call for prayer began. Without hesitation, the old man set aside his tools, stood up, and said to the boy, "You see, the world will still be here when I return, but my time to answer Allah's call may not always be." The boy watched as the old man walked toward the mosque, realizing the wisdom in his words. From that day forward, whenever the Azaan was called, the boy too would leave everything behind to join the old man in prayer. Moral of the story: the work of this world is endless, but when the call for prayer comes, we should leave everything and perform our prayers, for the time to respond to Allah's call is precious and should never be delayed.